Guys, I'll be sharing with you 7 times Don Jazzy actually contributed his verse into some of the hidden songs in Nigeria and Africa at large. That is something I want to talk, or into Afrobeat songs. That is something you guys need to actually understand, because a lot of people have been coming out with the story that Don Jazzy is only a producer, while some other persons believe that Don Jazzy is still a producer, a songwriter, and a singer to an extent. And this guy has demonstrated it over time and is still a music boss. This guy has one of the most successful music platform or record label in Nigeria, and he just sold 51 stake of his Maven record to Universal Music Group, and that is bringing in a lot of attention to Nigerian music market. Apart from doing music, this guy is also a singer and also a writer to an extent. We're going to speak about some of his works or contributions to some hit songs out there. Number 1 is Up to Something, Iyanya featuring Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy did well enough in his verse and played a major role in the career of Iyanya at the time. I think Don Jazzy cannot be underrated. This guy has a lot when it comes to music and can really offer it within a period of time you want it. According to Timaya, I said Don Jazzy is like a wizard when it comes to like sound, kind of making. That is something I kind of understand. I will share that with you someday, what Timaya said about Don Jazzy at an interview.
Up to something, don't be smarting. Check my melody, stop the darling.
That Up to Something was done in 2017 and it was a hit for a lot of fans out there. We have Gift, which was done by Iyanya featuring Don Jazzy in 2015. That was really an immense one, an exciting one to an extent. That song spoke about, ladies, and to an extent, I'm getting to understand that Don Jazzy, they play around ladies like that too. Let's catch a glimpse. What is your own contribution? If you had any song that Don Jazzy has made meaningful contribution to, I want you to leave that song in the comment section below so that I will go and check it out and talk about it further. Number 3, I concur. That is Timaya featuring Don Jazzy. That song was really banging at that time. That song was done in 2015 and a lot of people can really attest to that, based on the quality of the sounds and based on the quality of verse of Don Jazzy. I think Don Jazzy is a good songwriter and a singer also, and we have to respect that to an extent. Number 4, we got Collabo. That collabo was done by PSquare featuring Don Jazzy in 2014. A lot of people are really excited to announce that to the world based on the recent contribution of Don Jazzy right now to even modern music. That is something I can really say. Don Jazzy has been up in the game for a long period of time, and this guy is making impact from time to time, and that is to show the level of dexterity of Don Jazzy, the level of expertise of Don Jazzy to an extent. Number 5, we have Skelemba, Olamide featuring Don Jazzy at the time. Before the rift of these guys at the 2015 Headies, these guys, they had a song together, and a lot of people can really attest to the verse of Don Jazzy being one of the most quality verse in that particular song. And I think Don Jazzy has a level of acceptance in the music industry or standard which he has set over a period of time. And Don Jazzy has actually impacted in the music industry in Nigeria, and we can really attest to based on the quality of artists this guy continually reel out from his record label. That song was done in 2014. Olamide was really excited about that song. Let's catch a vibe.
Hey, Don Jazzy, oh baby, let me believe her, oh sweetie.
Number 6, we have Without My Heart, a person of Tiwa Savage featuring Don Jazzy in 2013. That is really a quality song out there, And remember that Tiwa Savage used to be in the Maven Records before she decided to say, let me just do it alone. And Don Jazzy granted his blessings at that time. But right now, we can really attest to the quality of artists which Tiwa Savage has become over time based on the level of songs or the quality of songs she's been bringing out at a time like this. Number 7, we have Wine and Well, Ikechukwu featuring Don Jazzy. That was a blast for a lot of persons. I think we have to celebrate Don Jazzy on this one.
Step into the club right on time. See this girl with a twist of spine. I want chilling with a friend of mine. Gotta leave that cause she gets to fine.
What is your own take about this story? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can talk about it further. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms. Burna Boy's mom was not a Fela's dancer. That is one thing you guys need to actually understand. A lot of people have actually came at me when I mentioned that in a particular video, but I told them that I will come out and address this whole thing, because when you closely look at the records online about the history of Burna Boy's mom, you will get to understand that she was never a Fela's dancer. Rather, she was the daughter of a Fela's manager. That is what a lot of people are getting to understand from this big story that is trending out on social media. We need to talk about it because many people have been selling some stories around social media talking about Burna Boy's mom being Fela's dancer at the time. But getting to understand it, you will know that she is an academician to an extent. That is one thing I kind of understand about her, and she is well read. That is one thing a lot of people are beginning to understand based on several interviews she actually spoke about herself on. That is what it is. You need to understand that she worked as a translator at the West African chambers of commerce to an extent, and a lot of people actually appreciated her effort for being able to speak about 5 languages fluently, and now she is translating that into managing her son, and her son has become one of the most successful African artists over time, which actually validates her CV to an extent. I'm very sorry for misleading you guys in my past story, but you need to understand that Burna Boy's mom is a well-read lady, and she has been a businesswoman, and also right now she was one time a lecturer at the University of Education in Port Harcourt, and a lot of people can really attest to that based on her track record. What do you have to say about her? To me, I feel that Burna Boy's mom is the most successful female manager in Nigeria right now based on the quality of artists that is on her roll. That is one thing I can really say. Managing her son to this climax is something interesting about Burna Boy's mom. Let's listen to Burna Boy's mom a bit.
Well, before being Mama Bird, I was trained as an interpreter, translator. I worked around most of the countries in West Africa. I ran a language school for 18 years. I quickly understood the power of languages and the power of culture. The only thing like it is perhaps the power of music. And then my dad, on the other hand, was wordsmith, who made sure we were educated about who we were, brought in the music, and managed Fela, set up Fela's first band, worked on radio, started various radio programs.
What are your own takes about this? I want you to put that in the comment section. Before a lot of people start selling out different kind of stories about this woman, you need to go online and check about her early lives to understand where she came from.
I grew up around the band. I was the band manager's daughter. So when they were not paid, I was punished.
By the band?
By the band. I was given any crappy food they could find to say, your father has not paid us. This is what we're eating, you must eat. We're suffering. This is what your father is doing.
Davido will headline Jazz in the Gardens Music Fest in the US. That is a rock hard stadium in US with 65,000 capacity. And a lot of people are saying that is a big win for Afrobeat. And Afrobeat is getting an international attention right now, and a big win for the management of Davido at a time like this. What are your own takes about this? What do you have to say about Afrobeat? I want you to put that in the comment section because we are taking over the world of entertainment right now. Recently, Chris Brown has come out to unveil deluxe album, and a lot of people are really excited after making announcement that yes, he has Davido on his deluxe album. A lot of people are saying this is another plus to Davido's career because ever since Davido came back in 2023, this guy has been on hit, on roll, back to back right now. And a lot of people are saying, yes, Davido is winning in terms of Afrobeat to an extent. What do you have to say about this guy? I want you to put that in the comment section. If Davido not get talent, why Lax and DJ Copy no blue? That is a question a lot of people are really critically answering right now. A lot of people come out to say, you know what, Davido came from a rich background and his father has invested a lot in his music career. That is why Davido is up there. You need to actually understand that this guy is working hard night and day and still talented, but some people are looking at Davido's background to judge Davido's going further. But right now, some people are asking the question, we have Lax in the music game and this guy came from a rich background. Also, we have DJ Copy, why they never blew if it's all about money? That is one thing you need to actually understand. You have to understand from a truthful point of view that Davido is hardworking and talented to an extent, and he has a love for music, and this guy is investing himself into the music scene right now and is making a lot of numbers and charting across the world. That is something I kind of understand about Davido. Stop saying that Davido's money got him going. You have to understand the hard work and sacrifices in it. How NDLE did they make a person of Naira Marley their ambassador? That is the question many people have been asking right now ever since he shared blunts that he actually left unfinished in his post. And a lot of people are saying that if you want to make somebody ambassador for, kind of things like NDLE, stay away from drugs and all those things, you should make the right people ambassadors, not the person using drugs and the rest, and actually kind of influencing a lot of young people into drugs. When you go to the street out there, a lot of people we call Himalayans right now, they are into drugs, and that is something you need to understand. What from that? Because of the ideology of the person they are following, that is a person of Naira Marley. Right now, NDLEA made Naira Marley their ambassadors, and this guy is still doing drugs or still smoking weed at the time. That is quite disturbing. A lot of people are saying there's a need for review of this ambassadorial contract. That is what it is right here. On this, what is your own take about my story so far? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can talk about it further, because we got a lot of interesting stories on this channel and we'll be sharing that with you guys, and we'll be calling for your own contribution by putting something in the comment section about all of our stories. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.
Clean like a bless you. Do I look like I... Make some noise for you, man. Love you. This is one of my best friends in the world, man. My brother's gonna be known. Because I don't really have friends and shit.